Competition, and this game will decide the championship of the league. Since both teams are very evenly matched, and the game is marked by intense traditional rivalry, this game should be very hot and close-fought this afternoon.
I want to win this whole game. I don't want anybody hurt. What is it, Gowan? Merriwell hasn't shown up yet. That's strange. Frank's seldom late. He knows what he's doing. He's afraid to pitch against Calford. Say, you lay off of him, Peters. Trying to touch you about your... Cut it, Peters! Play the fight to the ball game. This is a break for you, House. I think I'll have to start you in the box. You mean it's a break for the team?
Some crowd, eh, Carla? Bardale better win or I'll starve for a whole month.
I'll be in the doghouse for the rest of my life.
Where's that shirt?
Oh, so that's where my shirt went.
I just cleaned it up for you. Mama washed an iron for you for the big game.
Well, say, her heart is certainly in the right place.
And on the right side, too.
You bet, Jimmy. Hold a minute, Jimmy.
Better hurry, Frank. It's almost game time.
I'll be right down, Elsie. Sorry to be late, Elsie, but they changed the hours of my milk draw just on the day when I wanted to get away early.
Come on, you Come on.
Look who wants to go along.
You think he's a ball player. He thinks maybe we could use him in the outfield, I guess.
Yes, it is now. You're late for the first inning.
Well, come on, let's get going then. Come on, Jimmy!
Now, Cookie, we're going to play ball. I'll be Frank Merriwell. You be Dizzy Dizzy.
All right, pick out. Here you are, Jimmy. Oh, boy. Oh, Corky. Hey, we'll get him to a hospital now, son. Don't worry. Here you are, Corky. There you are, boy. Here, take him in your arms now. Take it easy. There you are. Atta boy. Oh, my. There you are.
Now, you'll surely be late for the ball game, sir.
This is more important than 100 ball games, Elsie.
Of course it is. Right.
Batteries for today's game for Fardale University, Peters and Mayall. For Telford University, Johnson and Morgan.
You think you can hold him, Peters? I'm a cinch. The way my curveball is breaking, you'll forget all about Merriwell. Ladder up. Reed, you're leading off. Wait for a good one. Don't worry, Coach. Lay on it, Wally. Come on, Fardale. Come on, Fardale. Let that Calvert butt know that we're here.
Strike one.
A fine chance we've got without Merriwell in there.
I certainly hope he gets here, Carla. I bet everything I had.
Really, I never can thank you enough.
about the ball game. You missed half of it already on account of me.
Forget it, Jimmy. Elsie has a fast car. We'll get there.
I think you'd better drive back.
Right, Elsie. Come on, Jimmy.
Bye, Frank.
Peters is in a jam again. There are runners on first and second, and Jacobson, who's at the plate, has a count of 2-2 on him. Ball.
See if you can get the game on the radio.
All right. Peters takes the stretch as he looks at the two base runners, and here comes the pitch. And it's a line drive out into right center. Dixon is going back out against the fence after it, but it doesn't look like he's going to get it. No, the ball goes over his head, and here comes Murphy and outset to the plate as Jacobson goes to second standing up.
Motor cop after us. How do we get back onto the main road again?
We don't have to. This joins Lower Highway to Calford.
And the score is Calford 6, Fardale 3 in the last half of the seventh inning. Fardale certainly misses Frank Merriwell, the race pitcher today. Huff Peters out on the mound for Fardale has been in great difficulty all afternoon. McBride is the third straight man he's walked this inning, filling the bases. It's only one out. Ball. Wait a minute. That was a fast double play by Fardale. Johnny King came over, scooped the ball up, and tossed it over to French, who in turn threw to Jones at first, retiring the side. That certainly was a break for Peters out there on the mound for Fardale.
Why don't you watch where you're going? Here, take this. I'm in an awful hurry.
All right.
Yeah, thanks very much, old boy.
Well, here we are, about ready to start the ninth inning, and Calford is still leading by 3 runs. It's the last chance for the visitors. It's their last time at bat.
Nobody out. We got a chance at him. Oh, boy.
Yes, but look who's coming up.
Wally Reed. He can't hit the side of his hat.
Right. Right. 2. Batter's out. Foul ball. Strike 3, you're out.
It's up to you, Mayo. You've got to bring him in.
I'll be swinging, Coach.
Jack, put him on.
Put him on, Tex. Ball 1.
They're walking in to get Peters.
They won't give him a chance. Ball 4. Take your base.
Yes, it looks like they're going to let Peters bat. On his last 3 trips to the plate, he has struck out, and it certainly looks bad for Fardale.
Strike 1.
Come on, Peters. Drive us in. You can do it.
Oh, hey! You leave been?
Well, that's a long story.
Well, get in there and bat for Peters.
Back for him, Coach. I'll hit for him.
Okay. Well, watch him go.
Wait a minute, folks. I think there's going to be a change.
Time.
Merriwell for Peters.
Merriwell, it's Merriwell.
He's going to hit for Peters.
Merriwell batting for Peters. Attention! Attention, please! Frank Merriwell, batting for House Peters.
All right, hero. Let's see what you can do.
Okay, fella.
Play ball.
Come on, Frank. You can do it. Bring us in.
It's the last one, Frank. Plaster it.
And what a spot to be in. First half of the ninth inning, Mardale is 3 runs behind. The bases are loaded, and the count is 2-0 on Merriwell as he...
All one.
Save our lives, Merriwell.
Oh, boy, what a hit! Merriwell's got a hold of that when it's backed up against the left center field fence. Here comes King and Washburn across the plate, and Mayall right behind him.
Frank, hit the dirt. He's saved.
Great going.
He's the whole team.
Nice hitting, Frank, old pal.
Frank,
That was a beautiful guy.
Frank, boy.
I'm sorry, Peters, but it was your place I had to take. Come on, shake.
Sure, I do all the work, and you get all the credit.
Okay, fella.
Frank's going in. Now we'll see some real pitching. Calvin won't even see that fastball of his.
What a close game. Merriwell home run with the bases loaded, puts Mardale out in front by a score of 7-6.
Hey, is Frank Merriwell around here?
Yeah, he just went into the game.
Well, I got a telegram here I want to deliver to him.
Let me have it. I'll see that he gets
And I'll
it.
be sure.
Strike 3. You're out.
Come on, the ball is bad.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Well, I'm just going to give this telegram to Frank. I get it. You think it's bad news, it'll throw him off stride. I'll take the telegram.
Well, all right.
Foul ball. I have it, Mayo. I have it, Frank. Take it, Frank.
Good boy, Frank.
Hit a ball, hit a ball.
Here's what Frank will show us real mettle. Calvert's best hitter is coming out. Yeah, he's hit 1 home run in every game this year.
Boy, one more is all we need.
Strike 1.
Come on, open your eyes.
Drop him around his neck, Frank.
That's the old groove, Frank boy. Give him another one there. You can't see it.
Yeah?
Strike 2. Don't let him throw it by you, Ben. Off on this one. Batter's out.
Oh, boy, Frankie.
What's the matter, Coach? There's a telegram for you, Frank. It came a few minutes ago.
Oh, thanks, Coach. Well, I'm sorry, fellas, but my mother's seriously ill. Guess I'll have to go home.
I'll drive you to the station, Frank.
Well, thanks, Elsie. Maybe I can make that 5:30 train.
Well, I was going home for the weekend, Frank. We can go together.
Oh, that'll be great, Bruce. Well, goodbye, Coach.
So long, Frank.
So long, fellas. Well,
Bye, Frank. I'll wire Dr. Cummings that you're on your way.
thanks, Elsie. You're a peach.
Come on, Frank. We got to be going. I hate farewells anyway.
Bye, Bruce.
Bye, Bruce.
Bye, Elsie. Come on.
I'd like to send a telegram.
Hello. No, number 17 has just left. What? A wild engine? No, she just left, I tell you.
What's wrong?
Oh, a runaway engine coming down the grade against 17. There's no way to stop either one of them. It means a head-on.
There is a way to stop
How?
it. My car'll do 90. Maybe I can catch that train.
Well, you can try. You go with her, Darrell. I've got to stay on the phone.
All right, lady, come on, where's your car?
Tickets? Hello, Frank.
Hello. How are you?
You going to be with us again this summer?
Well, I don't know.
We can't catch them at the crossing.
We'll run alongside of it. Maybe you could signal the engineer.
Well, your friend Ted Hopkins is still on the engine.
Hey, I'd like to go up and see him.
Well, against the law, you know. You seem to know the whole crew, Frank.
Well, I ought to. I fired the engine on this run all last summer with old Dad Hopkins as engineer, too.
Your friend Hopkins would like to play with that whistle, Frank.
I think I'll go up in the engine and find out what that's all about.
There's going to be a hit-on. There's going to be a hit-on. Come on, we better jump for it.
see, all in one piece. Get on your feet, boy. Hey.
Oh, I think I am.
Good cover. Gotta save the others. Wait, Elsie. Yes, I'm all right, Elsie. I've got to help these people here, though.
There's a wreck crew and an ambulance on the way from Fardale now.
Oh, fine. Elsie, will you stand by to take me home later?
You bet I will.
That's fine. All right, close this way. Hello, Doc. How's my mother?
Oh, somewhat improved, Frank. It was a bad shock, but she'll be all right. Your presence here will help us.
I hope so.
I'll drop in again later.
Thanks very much. Goodbye, Doctor. Thanks, Elsie. If my mother's all right and okay, well, I'll be back in school Monday.
All right.
Bruce, take my milk round for me, will you?
Sure I will.
Atta boy.
Elsie will help me.
You'll need someone to help you. Stay awake.
Mother, hello.
I'm sorry to have called you home from school, son.
Perfectly all right. I'm glad of any excuse to see your mother. Now, tell me what happened.
Frank, I saw the weirdest, most awful creature like a ghost in this house. It was in the blue room.
That room hasn't been open since Dad disappeared.
I opened it the other day to get some papers from the old desk. There was a weird, ghostly creature there whose face I couldn't see.
A creature without a face? That, sir, was a ghost.
I screamed and fainted, and when I came to, the creature was gone.
He was undoubtedly a prowler, but we have no money. What could he have been after?
He was searching for this ring, I'm sure of it. Your father, the night he disappeared, gave me that ring and told me to guard it carefully.
But if it was this ring he was after, he's bound to return. And I'll be waiting for him, Mother, in the blue room.
Oh, no, Frank, you mustn't.
Don't do it, Mr. Frank. That ghost ain't got no face.
I'm sleeping there tonight, Jeff, and you're going to keep me company.
Mr. Frank, I'll do anything you ask me, but not sleep with no ghost. Who's there? Here comes Mr. Frank.
Frank! 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 What happened? Are you hurt?
I got a wallop in the head that was not delivered by any ghost.
Then I was right. Someone's after that ring.
The mystery is, where could he have gone?
He didn't come out in that hole, because I'm laying out that far.
It frightens me. I won't feel safe here when you go back to school.
I think it'd be better for you to close up the house and go to Aunt Mary's in the morning, Mother.
You take that ring. You're better able to guard it than I am.
Here, Mr. Frank, take this gun and blow the other half of that ghost's head off if he comes fooling round.
All right, Mother. I'll take the ring back to Fardale with me. I'm going to examine this ring under a microscope and find out why they're after it.
Have you located Merriwell?
Yes, and he has the ring.
I know that.
Listen, just what's in it for me if I get that ring for you?
Gold. Lots of it.
Where is this gold? What has the ring to do with it? Don't ask so many fool questions.
When you bring me the ring, I'll answer those questions.
All right, I'll get you that ring. This afternoon, Merriwell will be at a track meet, and I'll be there.
I'll get going. You too, boys.
Frank Merriwell on their track team.
How about Peters in the 220?
He'll never beat Merriwell.
They're lining up for the 220. And say, if Frank wins, he'll put the sophomores in the lead.
Frank's got to beat Peters.
He will.
Come to your mark. Get set. Flipping a rattle, he's paving it.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Put on your pants before you catch your sneeze.
Right, fella. Good work, Frank. Oh, thanks, Coach. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're a fine one. Losing to Merriwell puts us off 2 points up on us.
Don't worry. We'll be ahead after I win the pole vault.
What makes you so sure you're going to beat Hirschmail? You never have yet.
I fixed it so Mayo won't be here.
What do you mean won't be here?
Come on over and have a laugh.
Just received word that Hirschmail won't be here.
Won't be here?
Oh, gee, that's tough. I'm sorry, Merriwell, but unless you can produce another vaulter, I'll have to declare the contest won by the juniors.
Why don't you get the great Merriwell to vault for his class?
What about it, Frank?
Well, I'll do my best.
Okay, go over and get off those sweat clothes and get ready. How high to start, Peters?
How high's the bar now?
13 feet. Pretty high.
Okay with me.
But Frank's a chump to vault against Peters.
I bet Frank never vaulted in his life.
Put it up to 14.
Missed it.
If Peters couldn't clear it, what show is Frank?
But Frank will clear it. I know he will.
Size bone of that time, Peters. Didn't you know that Merriwell held a prep school vaulting record before he came here? You're a smart guy, you are.
That was a great idea of yours. Taking out Hirschmail, whom you might have beaten, and putting in Merriwell. We lost the meat, but we'll take it on the chin. Won't we, fellas?
Sure. Well, it was kind of a tough break, wasn't it, fellas? When I was in college, we didn't give up quite so easily. Especially when it was a good feed and a dancing sight.
Well, it's too late to start now.
Oh, no, not by a long shot.
What do you mean?
Well, listen to me, I'll tell you here.
Say, where'd you find this patrol wagon? It was here, and a friend of mine owns this garage. Do those mugs look like real cops?
Sure. Remember now, don't break up the party until I give the signal.
I got you, son.
Thanks a lot. This is going to be a riot.
That's all right, Peter. Leave everything to me.
Okay, Monty.
Hold it here a minute.
Everything's going fine. I'll get that ring from Merriwell tonight. And if anything goes wrong, they'll blame the college boys, and I'll be in the clear.
Get the next started, and be sure they understand. I want Merriwell brought to me at the ship.
Right, Chief.
Well, your way.
All right, boys, get in. Harris, you drive.
bad you're not a boy. Gosh, you'd be a swell tackle.
What man?
Everybody quiet, please. Favors for the ladies.
Thanks for the party, Frank. That was some halting.
You're certainly doing this party right.
Right is the word.
Well, don't thank me. This is on Peters and his class.
I'll say it is. That was a good one daring Merriwell to pole vault.
Hey, whoa, hey, hey, when do we eat?
After the party, we'll have some eat. Okay, everybody, on with the dance.
Right.
There they are now. This is going to be good. Quiet, everybody. This is a bench.
All right, quiet, everybody. Please, let me handle it. What's the charge, officer?
Robbery.
Robbery.
For some mistake, officer. We didn't do anything.
These favors were stolen from a store in town.
They couldn't have been. They were supplied by the juniors.
Tell it to the judge. Come on, men. Get him in the wagon.
But I know, but you're making the figure. Hey, good son. We didn't do anything. I have to know those favors. Juniors had all that to do. Get it.
Oh, how something terrible has happened.
I know.
Frank and the boys are...
I know we heard about it in the town and rushed right over to help you.
But Frank wouldn't steal anything.
Of course not, and we're going to get him right out of jail tomorrow morning.
What about tonight?
Look, you have to have an order from a judge, and there's no judge in town tonight.
I guess that's the end of the party.
Well, why should it be? The fellows from my class are here, and there's the music.
Come on, fellas.
Strike up the band.
All right, boys. All right, men. Get him out. All except that fresh guy they call Merriwell.
Why not, you guys? Hey, what is this? What kind of a sleeper?
Never mind where you are. This is where you get off.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Where'd you get that uniform? Doesn't look right to me.
Back inside, tough guy. I'll show you where I got my uniform.
Say, come on, fellas. These aren't real cops. It's a frame-up.
That's what I thought. Hey, let me just clear. I'm glad they couldn't speak it out.
All right. Who puts up to this? Come on, spell it.
Let go. Let go, I'll tell you. It was young House Peters and another guy they called Monty.
I might have known it was Peters.
Mix up something, eh?
Let go of them, fellas. We'll get after the ones responsible for this. Come on. All right, fellas, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Go. Hurry up. Hurry up.
It's a shame about Frank.
Certainly is. I wouldn't have it happen for the world.
All right, fellas, there they are. It's Merriwell, fellas. Hey, the winner!
What was it all about, Frank?
Ladies, we apologize for the stolen favors and the phony cops, but it was all a part of a frame-up by the juniors. Now, if you just give us a few seconds to get cleaned up, why, we'll go on with the dance right away. Okay? Come on.
There you are, Mr. Frank. You'll be as good as new tonight.
Ah, that's fine, Mr. Moss.
Gee, Mom, I always got to see that fight.
But God, Jimmy!
What's your plan?
Find an excuse to get my hands on Merriwell's ring and slip him this imitation.
That boy'll be the death of me yet.
I wouldn't say that. Hey, Bruce,
Come take a shower and wash off this homemade linen and hold that, will you?
Sure. Yeah, glad to.
Hey, mister. You have anything to sell?
Well, what do you buy? Got an old watch. It isn't worth much.
Give you $4 for it.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Say, anybody else here got anything to sell?
Brother, at these prices, you can buy the Dean's uppers. Follow me. Okay.
Hey, fellas, hey, Bruce, look, this guy's paying real money for old jewelry. Have you got any?
That lets me out. I haven't any.
Well, maybe some other time, then. Hey, that's an odd-looking ring you have there. You care to sell it?
It isn't mine.
Well, do you mind if I look at it?
Well, you can look at it, but I know it isn't for sale.
Well, that was the pinch from now on.
Oh, there isn't very much gold in it. It doesn't worth much to me.
Maybe not to you.
Well, see you again, boys.
Well, so long.
Hey, Bruce, let me see that. Let me have that ring there that's not supposed to have any gold in it. Here, let's have it. Attaboy, no gold. Hey, this is too small. This isn't my ring.
What?
I got it.
Good. Beat it to the top.
Where did he go? Which way?
Down the stairs.
Come on.
I wonder if this money's any good.
I see him going there.
Counterfeit.
Get him close, Bruce. What are you going to do? I'm going to try and board him. Step on it. They're catching it. Wide open now.
That was a close one, boy. Yeah, that's all right, but we'd better decipher what's on this ring before I lose it again.
A good idea.
Come in. Well, where's Judd?
He disappeared in the mix-up.
If you hadn't made a mess of things, I'd have the ring by now and be on my way.
Now listen, Daggett. Don't think it's easy to handle these college kids. That Merriwell's a wildcat when he gets started.
Never mind the alibi. It's a good thing you had sense enough to call me. I can make other plans.
What other plans? What do you mean?
There's a fortune in it, and I'm not going to lose it. So I called some of the other boys in to help us. Now, Black, Merriwell knows you, so you have to work undercover. Marty here can work in the open. I've placed Joe in the campus as one of the other janitors. You fellows keep in touch with him. He's tailing Merriwell to find out where that ring is kept.
Yeah, what's up, Elsie?
You haven't forgotten the rehearsal for the show, have you?
Of course not. I was coming over in a few minutes.
Take your own time, Mr. Merriwell. If you're too busy, we'll have Kirkland postpone the show tonight.
Huh. Don't let your job as stage manager get you down, Peters.
It isn't. And remember, those buses leave at 4 o'clock whether you fellas are on them or not.
Come on, we're keeping the others waiting.
All right, Mr. Manager. You know, someday I'm going to take Peters apart and find out what makes him act that way.
You'd better not. It might be contagious.
Hiya, Harry. Are you working out some secret formula?
Oh, now, don't bother me. I'm trying to concentrate.
You're certainly going to have a big undertaking there, boy.
Don't spill any on your clothes.
Don't spill any what?
Concentrate.
Oh, will you go home?
Now to find out what's on this ring.
If anything.
Yeah. Certainly the most peculiar-looking ring I've ever seen in my life. Yep. And believe you me, I'm anxious to see what's on it. Well, here we go. Yeah, there's something written on it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like Spanish. How's your Spanish, Bruce?
Not so good.
Well, never mind. Elsie stands east high in Spanish. She'll translate it for us. Get a paper and some pencil, will you, and write it down? All right, here we go. D-O-N-D-E.
D-O-N-D-E.
M-A-D-E-R-A. E-O-R-O. Gosh, that means gold. You got that, Bruce? You got it?
Yeah, got it.
R-O-C-A-A-G-U-I-L-A. Sounds like a cafe. U-N-O.
U-N-O.
C-I-E-N-T-O-P-A-S-O-S.
Huh. And that sounds like a lot of money.
Well, it's pesos, not pesos.
Oh.
What's that? What happened here?
Hey, I win!
You win what?
And you see, I bet Wally Reed that if I mix some potassium chloride and sulfur, that something would happen, and boy, it sure did.
Run along, little boy. You're interfering with serious workers.
Yeah.
Well, what's the meaning of this, Rattleton?
Well, I was just doing a little advanced work, sir.
Advanced work.
Yes, sir.
Well, don't go so far ahead of your class that the others can't catch up with you.
Yes, sir.
Janitor,
Yes, sir.
clear up that mess.
Now, what comes after passes?
A-L.
A-L.
S-U-R.
S-U-R.
Then under that, there's E-L.
E-L.
T-E-R. C-E-R. Huh. Let's find Elsie at the rehearsal and have her translate it right now.
Okay.
I'm a success. Everything goes boom.
Say, Dave, have you the song we're going to rehearse now?
Yes.
All right. Wally, Bryant, come on. Here's the lyrics to the Three Little Girls, you know?
Three girls.
Oh, wait a minute. Take the second. Second there. Yeah.
There were three girls sat on the shore and dug their big toes in the sand. They were listening to the big waves roar and singing no wisdom like Fran. When along came a breaker as big as could be and carried the poor girls out to sea, and they all cried, "Oh, mercy me, why didn't we learn to swim?" And they all cried, "Oh, mercy me, why didn't we learn to swim?" There were three girls sat on the shore and dug their big toes in the sand. They were listening to the big waves roar and singing no wisdom like Fran. When along came a breaker as big as could be and carried the poor girls out to sea, and they all cried, "Oh, mercy me, why didn't we learn to swim?" And they all cried, "Oh, mercy me, why didn't we learn to swim?"
Grace, that isn't a dance. Carla, let's see what you can do.
All right. Well, did you finish that important business?
Nope, we need your help.
My help?
Mm-hmm. Look, come over here, will you?
Bruce, got that paper?
Yeah, here it is.
Elsie, we want you to make a translation of these lines right here. We found them carved on this ring.
Evidently the location of some mine of treasure.
What?
It's hard to get the exact meaning. Literally it says, wood, gold, rock, eagle, 100 paces south.
Wood and gold? Doesn't mean anything special to me.
Me either.
I tell you what we'll do. Father will be at the show. We'll ask him. He knows all about mining locations.
Elsie, time for your number.
We'll talk about it on the way to Kirkland this afternoon.
All right, honey. Go ahead and do your stuff. We're pulling for you.
Thanks.
Better go rehearse that second number for the closing act. Okay, boy.
Right.
What'd you find out?
Merriwell found something on the ring. I couldn't see what it was. You're a big help. What else? He and the rest of the bunch are going down to Kirkland this afternoon. They're putting on a show tonight. And they're traveling in buses.
That's better. You stick to him. We'll report today.
All right, boys, let's run over that Fardale number.
All right, Bruce.
I'll tell you, I'll sing the first chorus, and you fellas come in on the second one. How's that?
Sure.
Okay? All right, Dave. Yeah. Fardale, you are the school we love. We'll fight to prove it so. On to victory, on to glory, we will go with you. Rock, 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 the alma mater of our heart. Your trust will never fail. Throughout the years we will be true to you, Fardale. Fardale, you are the school we love. We'll fight to prove it so. On to victory, on to glory, we will go with you. Rock, 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 the alma mater of our heart. Your trust will
was right. They're leaving on 2 special buses. You know, it shouldn't be hard to get some of our boys on those buses.
Hey, there they go. Come on, gang, we'll get ourselves left. Come on, Elsie, dear. Tyler?
Nice work, Frank.
Right, Bruce. Solos, fellas. Come on, fellas, let's go. Pardon me, old man, but women, children, and little fat boys first. Hi, Frank. Right, Harry. Come on, sunshine. Come on, let's snap into it. All right, driver, let's go. Driver, take it easy. We can't take it, but we can see it out.
Three girls met on the shore and dug a big pool in the sand. They were listening to the big wave roar and singing always with my friend. When along came a breaker as big as could be, there were girls out to sea and they all cried, "Oh mercy me, why didn't we learn to swim?" And they all cried, "Oh mercy me, why didn't we learn to swim?"
I wonder where the other bus is. We turned off the main road. Driver, is this the right road to Kirkland?
Yeah, shortcut. A shortcutting we will go. A shortcutting we will go. A boop, boop,
Please keep quiet. This is no joking matter. Hey, driver, take it easy, will you?
Maybe you better drive yourself.
That's what you're paid to do. Keep your eyes on the road and don't go so fast. If you don't mind, Mr. Peters. Plenty of seats in the back.
This hurts me more than it does you. What do you mean, fresh guy? Stop the bus, Frank. I can't. I don't understand these air brakes. We're going down a steep grade. I can't get it back into gear. Get back there. Don't let anybody get panicky and jump. I'll bring it through. I can keep it on the road. All right, boy.
Quiet, everybody, quiet. Back in your seats and don't worry. Frank can handle this bus. All right.
Help Frank and keep control of the bus.
You're hurt. Your arm. Oh, no, it's nothing. Don't tell Frank, please.
Were you driving that bus?
Yes, I was.
That's thinking fast, son.
Thanks very much. It was pretty tough, but the point is that we've got to get out of here and get to Kirkland right away.
Most of my men live over there. Bill. Suppose you get out that old bus and take these people over to Kirkland.
Sure. Don't need to go to that trouble.
No trouble at all. I'm a Fardale grad myself. School of Engineering.
Well, thanks very much. See, that's great. Listen, fellas, go and get your trips and stuff and we're on our way here. Everybody cheer up. Everything's going to be all right. We're on our way to Kirkland, and everybody's going to be happy. Come on, girls. Let's go.
You're late. What happened?
Got mixed up with those kids and almost had a wreck.
What'd you find out?
That girl, Elsie, has something in her purse that'll tell us everything we want to know.
Is Merriwell still wearing the ring?
Yes.
Good. Then we gotta work fast. Black, I can't trust this job to anyone but you. I want you to go to the theater, and when the show starts and the girl goes into her act, slip into her dressing room and get her purse. Sit down.
Good morning, Janet. Hey, Janet.
Love of my Lord at eventide, among the sobbing pine, footsteps echo by my side, a spirit face, a sign.
Come in. Mother! Daddy. I was worried that you wouldn't be here to greet us when we arrived.
Across the deep lagoon, a face is breaking through the night. My Indian maid, pale Speak to thy Lord forsaken, thy spirit mantle throw, ere thou the great white dawn awaken,
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Bellwood. Gee, but I'm glad to see you.
Good to see you again.
Thanks.
Father, Frank has a problem he'd like you to help him solve after the show.
I'd be glad to help you if I can.
Come on, Father, let's get out front and let the children get ready. Don't forget to come to our dressing room after the show.
Come on, girls. We better jump on stage. Hurry up.
Can we call him? Yeah.
Good evening, friends. This is Fardale's Amateur Hour.
Here's a last rose of summer left blooming alone. All her lovely companions are faded and gone. No flower of her kindred, no rosebud is known.
Elsie, almost ready for your number. You all set?
Anytime, Frank.
the one with your arm hurting like that. You've got to tell Frank.
I'm all right, but don't you say a word to anyone.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to present Miss Elsie Bellwood in a little surprise. Miss Bellwood.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a little composition of my own.
Everything's all right. Go on with the show.
Quiet, please, quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just part of the show, so don't be alarmed. The acts will continue immediately.
Hey, let me have your hat. That's it.
Carla, please get ready for your act. I don't want you to miss your number.
You certainly gave me a scare, Elsie.
Elsie, darling. Oh, Mother, I'm all right. Really, I am. Now they are all here. Let's see if you can solve Frank's problem, Father.
Well, I hope I can. I'm indebted to you, son.
I told Frank that you own several gold mines and that you'd be just the one to help us. This is the translation I made of the inscription on Frank's ring. The ring that was given to his father before he so mysteriously disappeared.
I knew your father, and you could depend on anything that came from him. Well, interesting, exceptionally interesting. This is worth going after.
But what does it mean?
I have an idea what that inscription means, and I believe it will lead to a fortune.
Can't you tell us more?
Not here. There's an old saying, my dear, that even the walls have ears. Feeling now, Frank, that your bus accident this afternoon may not have been wholly an accident.
Oh, really?
That someone is after you to get that ring.
What do you advise me to do?
This is the last day of school, isn't it?
That's right. The final examinations ended this morning.
All right. I will personally finance an expedition to trace down that fortune. I invite you and your friends to go with me tonight on the Viking.
Well, that's great.
Isn't that the supply ship used by one of your lumber companies?
Yes. I'll send a wire and tell it to hold the ship until midnight.
Where are you going?
Well, for the time being, let us say that we are sailing for parts unknown.
You're on next, caller.
They're calling Carla. I do want you to see her act, Mother. She dances beautifully. Really? Shouldn't you have a coat, Elsie?
I'll get it for you, Mrs. Elwood.
Frank.
Well, he's missing some fine dancing.
Hey, you, what's your hurry? Open that door. You hear me? Did you see anybody go out of here?
Yes, I tried to stop him, but he got away.
Happened.
A little wrestling match with a visitor I found in your dressing room.
He was after this paper.
There's no telling how much he knows.
Apparently they mean business. Frank, round up all those who want to take on this party.
What party?
Oh, never mind, you're not going.
Why not notify the police?
No, we don't want any publicity on this.
You're all invited.
Frank, the Viking sails at midnight.
The Viking, huh? You're sure that's what they said?
Yeah. But you know the Viking belongs to Bellwood's company and doesn't take passengers.
Well, we've got to get our people on that boat.
That'll be easy. I know the second mate.
He'll take a load of stowaways on board. You mean without being cut in on the deal?
Sure, just pay their passage.
Fine. That makes it easy. You get the men on board and find out where they're going. Get going now. Not you, Pete. You and I will follow right after them on my cruiser.
We got your message, Mr. Bellwood.
We're going to have plenty of company on this trip.
That's fine.
You know, it's been 5 years since I've been on this boat, Father.
Well, I've never been on any boat. I'm getting seasick already.
Well, you can't go back on us now, rather.
I'll show you to your cabin.
Thanks.
Any orders, Chief?
You got your orders. Keep out of sight, but don't lose that ship.
All right.
Carla! Carla!
What's the matter?
I'm sure I heard someone in this room.
Oh, you're dreaming. There's no one here.
I'm going to get Dad.
Did you get it?
Wait for me.
It's my fault the girl woke up. What do you want me to do, get the whole ship on my neck?
Father,
Well, what is it, dear?
someone came into our cabin, and I'm sure they're after my purse.
Did you see them?
No, but I'm positive I heard someone in the room. I heard the door close.
Probably after the information on Frank's ring. We must safeguard it somehow.
Why not destroy it? I'm sure I can remember it. Or I can translate it again from Frank's ring.
Let me have it, dear. I'll burn it. Wood, gold, rock, eagle. 100 paces south. Third.
I'm positive someone sneaked into our room.
And they're still on board. I'm going to find them.
All right, Frank. But don't mention anything to the ship's crew.
Very well, Mr. Bellwood. Come along, Bruce.
Hey, fellas. Yo, what's up?
There's a stowaway on board, and we're going to find him. You boys go through the cabins. I'll grab a lantern and search through the hold. Don't let on anything's wrong. I'll explain later.
Anything I can do for you, boys?
No, thanks. Just going to give the ship a close inspection.
Let you and I go round the rear.
I'll be glad when this trip is over.
Merriwell's crowd is nosing around the ship. They'll be coming down here. I can put two of you forward. I don't want any trouble. Remember, I'm only doing this for you fellas because of the cash you promised me.
All right. Black, you and Joe stay here. Come on, Gomer.
Did you see anyone?
No, there's nobody in these cabins. Let's go down and see if Frank found anything.
The hole's ablaze! Frank! Frank! The hole's ablaze! Frank! Frank!
We'll have to get off this boat in a hurry.
I'm all right, son. Here, help me beat off these flames. Hang into the wind and keep it there.
Thanks.
Well, Frank and the others.
Well, they must be down there. Come on, Wally.
You guys better stay on deck, Elsie.
Hey, take it easy. What's wrong? The men hiding in the hole that dumped on me.
They must have stolen
Come on with that water. Let's go. Hurry up, you men. Get the water down the hole.
Ever since Frank's mother gave him that mysterious ring, he's had one trouble after another.
Get this powder out of the way. Powder.
We'll have to beat it while they're busy with the fire.
Not until we get that ring and papers.
We're caught on this boat, we're sunk.
You're right. We're not far from port. Daggett's following in his cruiser.
They're headed in the wind, and they're holding her there.
All right, boys. We'll take this boat.
What are you men doing here? All hands on deck! Help! Help! Come on, hurry on!
Elsie, you shouldn't have come down here.
There's the men on deck. They're fighting the captain.
Bruce, come on! Come on!
Bruce is overboard.
Now we'll get the other boat.
Frank and Bruce are overboard.
Polly, come quick!
It's out of control! Clear out, everybody, before it reaches the dynamite!
We must get off the ship. That fire is liable to reach cargo dynamite any minute.
I've spotted a boat and sent up a distress signal. They've seen our distress signal, all right.
Too bad to cut the happening, Dagwood. I'm afraid the ship is doomed. We'll forget the ship if the passengers and crew are saved.
You better get away from here, boys.
Come on, get away, fellas.
Come on, let's get going.
Get away! The boat's going up! Come on, fellas! You better pull away in a hurry. That ship's gonna blow up any minute.
Here, throw the rope.
Boy, I'm glad to get off that schooner.
What happened? Merriwell found us on the ship. Got into a fight and it ended up in a fire. Lucky to get off the boat.
Did you get the ring or the paper?
No, we didn't.
There she goes.
That boat sure went up in smoke, boss.
Frank, that's the landing for the Dixie Lumber Company.
I'll make out a report of the entire voyage immediately. And I won't forget to mention the good work you boys did. Thank you, Captain.
Well, there's the same bus I wired the form to meet us with. Come on, folks.
I know. All right, Elsie. All right, pal. There you go. Heads up.
They pulled in that landing there.
Hey, this is Point Dixie. I used to work here. Belongs to the Dixie Lumber Company.
Well, what about it?
I don't know what anybody's finding here except a lot of lumber.
Pull into that small landing, Pete.
All right, Keith.
Hi, folks. How are you? Very well, thanks. How are you? Chelsea? How are you, Lang?
Good to see you again, Mr. Bellwood. Thank you. It's been several years since you've looked over your lumber properties.
Yes, that's true.
I've arranged for the horses at the camp.
Oh, splendid.
Now listen.
Find out where they're going, and don't lose sight of them.
All right, Pete.
Must be going to the Dixie lumber camp.
We can't take any chances of losing them.
Dolan, come on.
Hi, Dolan. Hello, Bonnie. What are you doing back in this country?
Private business.
You work for the Dixie Lumber outfit?
No, I'm working for an outside contractor. Take care of his camp.
This guy's all right.
You're just the man we're looking for. Got any room up there for about 6 of us?
Sure, there's nobody there now but me.
Come on, Monty. Let's report the chief. Joe, you and Gorman stay here with Dolan.
Hurry, Foreman. We won't be long.
Why did they chop the tree down so that it'd fall across the road?
Well, the lumbermen, or fall men as we know them, always pick a spot for a tree to fall so that it won't injure the other trees. They'll have it out of our way in a minute. The trucker comes along and cuts it into length, then the tractor hauls it away.
Oh, look at that.
I thought they lived in zoos.
This lumber country is full of wildlife.
Come on, I guess we can go now.
All right.
Interesting. It's sort of all right, I'd say.
That road leads to the Dixie camp.
Are you sure that's where the bus went?
Only place they could go.
Monty, you and Black get out and follow the bus. Report to me at Dolan's camp.
Bonnie, you know where my camp is, about a mile up the road.
Sure.
Hey, this is
Well,
fine.
what do you think of this?
Well, it certainly is. Well, look at that tree. Isn't it? It's 200 feet high up there.
Say, isn't this great country?
How about something to eat?
Eat!
Oh!
Well, here we are, fellas.
Well, fine.
Oh, say, isn't this fine? There's a radio. Let's have some music.
All right, Chester.
Hey, Bruce, look a minute. All right, folks, come and get it. Oh, no, boy! Well, looking forward to this.
I sure do.
Hey, this is all right.
Very, very, very easy.
You don't think I can. Beans have always been my weakness. Pass it. Come on, let's go. Oh, look at them. Move the can. Boy, this food tastes good.
No, don't bother me. I'm too busy. Tongue chow.
Watch your calories, Ratty.
Oh, wait a minute, fellas. Mr. Bellwood has something to say to us.
Friends, including you, Lang, we have come to Point Dixie on a great adventure.
Adventure? Oh, boy, that's great stuff.
Oh, fellow youngster.
We are going to find a hidden treasure which is vaguely described on Frank's mysterious ring. When you first showed me the translation of the inscription on your ring, the words wood and gold struck me as being familiar. The Mexican for wood is the same as their word for timber. And Timber Gold is the name of a deserted ghost mining district in this vicinity.
Some clever deduction.
Well,
What do you make of the rest of the inscription, Mr. Bellwood? The words, stone eagle.
I take it to mean a stone that looks like an eagle. That we'll have to find.
I don't know where it is. Do you, Lang?
I've never heard of it, Mr. Bellwood.
It's amazing how you figured out that inscription.
Well, we'll know whether I'm right or wrong tomorrow. We'll start for Timber Gold early in the morning.
Oh, not too early.
No. I think we can all stand a rest after our strenuous trip.
I think
no.
Sounds all right. Interesting to me. It certainly is.
We'll report to the chief and then get back here in time to follow those birds in the morning.
Right.
They're all in Lang's cabin, and they're planning to leave in the morning. Fine.
Say, these clothes sure come in handy.
We have lots of them around here. The horses are ready, Mr. Bellwood.
I'm still sleepy. Yeah, well, it's a good thing for you to get up early for once.
Move over, boy.
All right, boy.
Towel here. Hey!
All right, Marty, get going.
This is the border of the Timber Gold section. Frank, you take Bruce and Rattleton and search over there. The rest of us will search along that cliff.
That's a good idea. We'll meet here at noon. Come on, boys.
Come on, Mr. Merriwell.
Now, look, fellas, there's the entrance to a tunnel.
I thought they buried treasures in caves.
Well, let's get off our horses and find out what's in that tunnel or cave or whatever it is. What do you say?
Okay, Frank.
Come on, fellas. See if we can't find something to make a torch.
Oh, look what I found.
It's a miner's pick. Take a look at that, Bruce.
Sure been a mine around here, all right.
Poor fella. Gives me the willies. Let's get out of here. All right. I guess we'd need tools to dig in here with anyway.
Oh, Mr. Bellwood, there's a skeleton in there.
We found signs of mining in this cave.
There are dozens like it around here. You'll have to concentrate on finding that eagle rock. Why, it would take months in order to investigate all the caves.
All right, we'll split the party. Bruce and I'll go by the river to look for that rock, and you go that way.
That's a good idea.
Come on, Roy.
Oh, look, Carla, isn't that darling?
Hey, Black, that camp's deserted. They must have left early.
Yeah, they're headed for Timber Gold. That'll make it easy for us to take them by surprise.
Well, let's get there.
We gotta work fast.
How can we want Father and the boys? How can we get to Timber Gold in a hurry?
Pussy, all gone.
My father and the boys in danger. We've got to warn them.
You want to go Timber Go quick? Take canoe, go river. Stop Big Rock. All the same Timber Go.
Thanks. Come on, come on. I can't control the canoe power. The current's too strong.
but there's plenty of trout in it. Yeah, we're looking for an eagle, not for trout. Well, I haven't seen anything that looks like an eagle rock yet. Say, I think I'll take a look for those trees.
All right, I'll just go along the bank here then.
Monty, you and Pete take the bank along the river. You see the Merriwell crowd, watch every move they make.
All right.
Norman, you and Joe come with me.
There's Merriwell right ahead of us.
What are you doing here?
I'm doing it.